You know, having the Capcom Fighting Collection come out with Vampire Savior there, it's really important because, I mean, for the longest of time, in order to play Vampire Savior, it wasn't just like easy, like, hey, grab this game and come and play it on your favorite console. But now, by having the Capcom Fighting Collection, by giving people the access to it in such a simple way, you know, is really, really nice. I mean, I know for the Vampire Savior community now, it's just like, how do I get into Vampire Savior? Buy Capcom Fighting Collection.
It's very huge getting new people into the scene. That's, to me, probably the most important part of the collection. I've known many of the guys that are playing in the tournament for probably a decade now at this point or more, but it's nice to see all these new faces trying the game out for the first time, trying the series out. That's probably, I would say, the biggest impact of it.
So it definitely gives it visibility. I think a big thing is letting games be seen and be advertised. And with Capcom being as big as they are, you know, a huge player in the fighting game community, and so many people having consoles, having gaming computers, and having access to these routes, it allows folks to go like, hey, you know, I'm familiar with Capcom, I love their games. Here's something new that I might have not known, but it also is like a bundle experience, so people feel like they're getting a great value. And it allows people to finally kind of tap into something new, something refreshing on something they already have, literally a console or a PC. Just having those avenues to experience something new thanks to CFC is incredible. And hopefully with any luck, thanks to the great community Vampire Savior has, they start playing, they start learning, they get introduced to us, and they stay. That retention is so important to us because it really is such an amazing community.
This is the first time that Vampire Savior 2 and Vampire Hunter 2 were released. Those games are very unique. Having like the whole entire series, such as like Darkstalkers and Night Warriors, is a great look to see where the series started. Vampire Hunter, to see the evolution of Darkstalkers and Night Warriors. And Vampire Savior, this is the game that we hold dear to our heart, you know. All those games are very important, as well as having other games in the collection too, having accessible Super Gem Fighter Mini Mix, Red Earth, which is the first time that game been released worldwide, you know, it's very important. Cyberbots as well, Puzzle Fighter, Hyper Street Fighter 2, all that's important for preservation.
Video game preservation is hard. One of the hardest things to do. You talk about music and movies, you just transfer it to the new thing. This is not how it works with video games. For the Capcom Fighting Collection to do this, to not only give us access to all of the history, the artwork and all that stuff, but the games themselves, because the games themselves are basically artwork, right? To be able to create this and give an opportunity for all the new players to be able to play these games and to experience it, have rollback netcode for it as well. It makes me happy as a historian for preservation and to be able to expose the newer players to not just the games themselves, but everything surrounding the game as well.